Hey guys, Joey. Just wanted to give you guys a quick Sunday update of what's going on here. So I don't know if you'll notice, it's been several months now, but the NANO is now in the office. So yesterday I was doing some maintenance on it and kind of spur of the moment decided I would bring it downstairs instead. This NANO started as part of the NANO challenge, which really started to die off after the first couple months. And then I think DC had to tear down his NANO. And after he tore it down, it started between me and him. I just didn't see the point of continuing on. And it was just going to cost me more money to, put all the corals in here and all that. So I really focused just on my main tank and spending my money over there. So this is pretty much what's been in here. And there hasn't really been much growth because this tank gets severely neglected. So it's basically just a fish only tank for my clowns. I brought it down here because I plan on breaking it down after I set up the new build. I'm gonna throw these clowns into the new tank, and then I saw the 6-line the other day, well yesterday, after I tore everything down and filled it back up, but I haven't seen him since, so I'm not really sure where that guy went. If he's still in there, I'm just gonna trade him in for some credit or maybe a local hobbyist or something. One thing to note, yesterday, if you looked at my new water change station accident video, that actually happened again yesterday, but this time I had the remote, so I was able to stop it immediately, but it still sprayed the garage a little bit. And I totally forgot that I had these pieces. So this is the quick connect piece, but it has threads instead. So what I got coming in the mail is an adapter so I could put on here, and then I'll have a hose barb so I can actually fit that hose on there properly. So hopefully no more floods with the water change station, but even with the floods, it's doing what it needs to do, and it's pretty awesome. Quick update over here. Not much changed. I put in those corals last weekend, and let's see if I can get this guy to focus here. There we go. Those 3 were in there. They've been in there for a while. These are all the new ones. Everything is looking pretty good. The hot zone Millie, as I said, was a sure goner, and it died about five days in. I think it died officially on Friday. But everything else is looking pretty good. Alright, so I just received a call while I was in the middle of filming this, so I don't know actually where I was. And I didn't know that it would just completely stop the video instead of pausing it. I think I was talking about that hot zone Millie. I was compensated appropriately. Apparently that one just wasn't doing good in anyone's tank. So hopefully these other guys, they do good. Everything else looking great. Purple stylo continues to grow amazing. And then got the Ophelia over here. And the clown's going crazy. And this is number 1 in my heart, Charlie. Okay, one more thing to update here. The stand, there really hasn't been any progress made on here. I painted this a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3 now. And that's just one coat on there. I'll throw on another coat today. Hopefully I'll get it finished up. And then the top is actually behind. It's this piece right here. So I'll flip that over and paint the underneath, which will be the roof on the inside of the tank. And then that will be pretty much ready. And then I'll go ahead and start scaping. I'm not sure if I've shown you guys the rocks yet. These are rocks from Billy's Reef Connection. And this rock is my favorite by far. It's probably 20-25 pounds on its own. And that piece I want to stick right at the edge. So if you can kind of picture it here, that's the wall side right there, peninsula style. And that big piece would come right here and it would stick out like an overhang. that's the plan. So we'll see how that goes. I think I'll maybe have to use some, I definitely have some acrylic rods, I have the cement and everything, but I'll probably need to maybe think about using some PVC to give it some extra support. I gotta think about it a little bit more. Once I have that top painted, I can start messing around with it. Then here we have, of course, water change station, working great. Just need to do a few final touches. Yesterday I put some super glue on this guy to try to hold it in. I don't know if that's gonna really help, but I was able to do my water change yesterday, so I guess that's all that really matters. And then what saved me yesterday is this guy. So this is just a little controller. Plug this in, of course, and I tested this a pretty long ways inside the house and it still works. So what happened was I was filling up the tank and the water stopped on my little device inside the tank. So I was like, well, that hose must have blew off again. So I hit off immediately and everything was, you know, as good as it could be when water sprays across your garage again. So this is still remnants over here. This is all wet. It's been raining here non-stop for like 30 days in Houston, so everything's all screwy. But that's all I got, guys. That's just a quick update. I guess it's not that quick, because this will probably end up being like 7 minutes because I just keep talking. So that's what I got going on here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.